am standing on $5 million of real money, the largest grand prize in entertainment history. And competing for this $5 million are these 1,000 contestants. Come on in. What you are witnessing is real. A record-breaking number of 1,000 players is currently stampeding this arena. But only one of these 1,000 people you are seeing will have what it takes to beat everyone around them and take home this generational wealth of $5 million. Welcome to Beast Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, MrBeast is getting absolutely desperate and doing whatever he can to get more eyes, more views, more money from his Beast Games show. Now, if you haven't already seen it, about 2-3 episodes are out now, and overall it's been getting pretty negative reviews. IGN gave it a 2, a painful rating. MrBeast's Prime Video show Beast Games is a bust, a 2. User reviews for the show over on IMDb are pretty much giving it an average of like a 5. There's occasionally a 9, a 10, a 1, right? So overall, the show is probably mediocre at best, right? Metacritic, again, critics giving the show a 38, while the users are giving it an 8.5. Again, kind of just right down the middle. And now what MrBeast is doing is he's desperately going into comments of other popular medias like Squid Games 2, for example, as Netflix is celebrating the launch of the new season. Player 456 is back. Squid Game Season 2 is now playing, and lo and behold, right under that, MrBeast is saying, so is Beast Games Episode 3, guys. Please go watch it. And it's just so desperate and quite funny to see this, because again, this guy is like a billionaire, and he's underneath Netflix's comments trying to promote his show, which is like an Amazon show. And again, here, this post, it looks like he's just blatantly making up random things. Greg Leeson says, I've never watched a second of MrBeast. I'm a 48-year-old man, but my kids have watched. My son just had me watch his show on Prime. That was an intense show at the end, tuning in tomorrow. And Beast says, crazy how much people now only know me from Beast Games and not my YouTube channel, which is just nonsense. If your kid knows MrBeast, he probably knows MrBeast from YouTube. And again, on Christmas, Netflix says 12 hours until Squid Game Season 2, to which Beast replies, can't wait. Beast Games Episode 3 also drops. Once again, Netflix says Squid Game returns in 24 hours with a 20-second trailer, and here he is, fighting the urge to say Beast Games Episode 3 also drops in 24 hours. And if you aren't noticing a pattern, it's just overall very cringe what he's doing. Same here. Netflix, 2 days until Squid Game 2, and Beast Games Episode 3. Now, I think this whole thing is so funny because December 2024 has been a pretty eventful year for shows. I'm not much of like a show watcher, but I do know there are some pretty fire ones that have released, like The Skeleton Crew, which is like a new Star Wars show, Disney's What If, the Dexter spin-off release, there's a show Jackal, La Palma, Black Doves, the new Arcane season, Creature Commandos. There's all these amazing shows. In Beast Games, MrBeast continues to comment on the Squid Game ones, which is the show that people have been comparing this one to because of just how inhumane the concept seems to take like homeless people, take people who are in desperate need of money, and basically having them fight each other for money. We just saw that case with Rosanna, who had on the woman who got a brain injury. She got a major concussion from Beast Games, and to see him continue to promote his slop on Squid Game trailers is some just hilarious sense of irony.
I grew up homeless, and now I want to help other homeless kids. And that $5 million would mean everything to help me get there.
If I win $5 million, I could use that to make passive income for the rest of my life.
It would provide me the opportunity to retire my dad.
The difference that money can make and how it can support a community.
Completely getting my whole family out of the poverty pipeline.
There's a lot of clowns that want to donate the money. I'm buying jet skis and gold chains.
I will die for this. I will die for $5 million.
And now here we have this content creator by the name of Ambish saying just watch episode 2 of Beast Games, and IGN either got paid to give MrBeast a 2 out of 10 or just did it for shock value. Show is entertaining AF. Yeah, sad. One person who doesn't like me can just label something 1,000 people pour their lives into a 2 out of 10 when it's clearly not. The show, as future episodes drop, is phenomenal, especially once we get the number of contestants down and you get to know them. Dude, you literally made the show. This is just embarrassing. Like, it's kind of like when a game gets a really bad review and the creators suddenly are like, well, you guys are just like, you guys just don't like good games or something. It's just cringe, dude. Like, if people don't like their show, they're allowed to say that, and they're allowed to leave reviews saying why they don't like the show. It's not that serious. Right, now don't get me wrong, right? I'm not bootlicking IGN over here. I think that personally their reviews kind of suck, right? Which is why I made sure to include like 5 other sources of reviews as well as user reviews, because overall Beast Games just isn't doing so well. Like, I know IGN is kind of stupid, right? They've given Call of Duty games 9s and 9.6s and blah blah blah, and they've given games like Doom 7s, right, or Death Stranding a 6. So by no means is IGN like the greatest source for reviews. But again, MrBeast is just kind of coping here. He's acting as if like a show that has millions of dollars on the lines and a huge production cast and staff can never be given a negative review, and like nobody's allowed to give their thoughts and opinions on why they think that. And now Drama Alert would post this out saying MrBeast called desperate for attention in viral post for trying to promote his show. Again, most people don't promote their shows, promote their films by going into their competitors like content, you know, their tweets and whatnot, and will be like, hey, go watch Kraven the Hunter, hey, go watch Sonic 3 please, it's better than that. Like, this is just cringy. Like, at what level do people just say, yeah, it's cringy? Can they laugh about it before Drama Alert reposts it, right? Midas OW2 says that one friend who's desperate for attention, and yeah, it's those tweets of Beast under these comments with 2 million views, and it's just the reality, you know. It's kind of like this tweet right here, which became a meme from the Hello Neighbor Twitter account, Tiny Build, saying, I believe MatPat GT is going to enjoy this. I think MatPat will enjoy dissecting this. Yes, MatPat, you should totally reply to our DMs. And it's funny because when it comes to things like Beast Games or MrBeast in general, you can't get people to watch it by just constantly being in their face and obnoxious about that. That's going to make people want to see it even less. When you want something to just naturally get viewed by people, you'll just make content that's good. You'll put out a trailer and people will come watch it or come buy it, come enjoy it, because they're naturally inclined to enjoy what you've created. They don't want to see you under every single Squid Games post. Mind you, your live reenactment version, of course, minus like, you know, the executions and whatnot, but you pretty much made like a real life version of Squid Games, and now you're under every Squid Games post like, oh, go watch my show too, please, please, IGN gave me a 2, please go watch it. Now here's an example of Prime Video themselves, Amazon's own 5 million subscriber channel, posting the first 10 minutes of Beast Games, and it only gets 23,000 likes or views in 3 days, right? And obviously this is funny looking. This is just the reality. People do not care about this show. They care about MrBeast, right? And nobody wants to watch a Prime show of this, right? This could have easily been a YouTube series, YouTube content like the other stuff he's been producing for the past 5 years. Now it just has Amazon's name and logo stamped all over it, which if anything makes it even worse. And that's the end of the video. Yeah, it's cringy. MrBeast is going out of his way to pretty much like beg people to watch his show. At least that's the way I take it. You don't have to agree. You could say, oh, it's just promoting, it's just marketing. He's allowed to comment on whatever he wants. He can say, go watch my, that's fine, whatever. I just think it's cringy. I think if I was like a YouTuber and I went on like other YouTubers' videos or other YouTubers' Twitter accounts, it was like, oh, well, my new video also drops in 1 hour. Like, it's cringy. It's just weird, especially coming from someone of MrBeast's scale, trying to compete with Squid Games, which is fiction. They're completely separate pieces of media. Sure, they might share like the element of like being a game show where people do challenges for money, but it's just overall really strange. And I want to know what you guys think down below. Let me know why I'm wrong. Let me know why I'm a MrBeast hater. And yeah, I appreciate you watching. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and whatever. Much love. Bye.